Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and I don't even know what day we're on Dyl-mas now. I think this is day 5, but don't quote me on that because I might be wrong. But as you would guess by the title of this video, this is decorating gingerbread. So the idea of this originally was meant to be that I got a decorating a gingerbread house kit, but I left it a little bit late, and trying to find a kit where you could decorate a house was a bit impossible. But nevertheless, I managed to find this kit, which I'll just come around to the camera and show you. I don't know if you guys can see, the light is really shining on it, so it's probably not going to focus. But basically, it's a winter wonderland kit. So you basically, as you can probably see down here, we've got all the biscuits laid out. It's essentially, let me come around. It is this like winter wonderland thing. So you get all the biscuits, you like stick them together with the icing, and you get the icing inside. So as you can see, this was actually reduced to £7. This was from Dyl-mas. I did show it in one of my earlier Dyl-mas videos. And then on the back it gives you sort of everything that's included, how to make the icing, and then how to sort of put everything together. So we have just off camera basically made the white icing, which by the way I forgot to say, which have a guest in today's video. Hello. My little sister. That was random. Yeah, so we're going to be decorating the biscuits together. It's essentially going to make a scene, and then we've got like little biscuits like this, which are like to go on the back and stand everything up. So hopefully by the end of this video you will see a scene that is completely standing. Obviously it does need time to dry before you can actually lift it all up, so it might be further along in time when you're actually seeing the final product. But what we're going to do now is we're going to try and decorate, essentially stick the pieces together that need to be stuck together, and then on the biscuits it's each basically got the outline that you need to just pipe over, so we're just going to try and pipe over those. There are some little complicated bits like these, which are the sleigh, which need to be stuck together. Yeah, they're the Christmas trees and the little horse ones. But yeah, so like I said, we made our icing off camera. It was literally just a bag of white icing, and then you just have your own egg, which you separate from the yolk to the whites. You whisk up the whites, so it's like quite a fluffy, like foam almost, and then you add in your powder, fold that in, and then you get the icing that you're going to use. So we have only got one icing bag. We did have another bag that we had already at home, but there wasn't enough icing to basically split it between two. So we're just going to do it all in one. So we'll kind of take turns, but basically you just start by sticking all the pieces that need to be stuck together. So let me just come around again and show you quickly what I mean. So basically this is like, is it going to focus? This is like a background piece, which will be stood up like this, and then this like goes onto the front to like fill in the gap, if that makes sense. You basically just stick these pieces together before then icing over all of the rest of it. So what I'll do is I will leave the camera on and basically just time lapse this all together so you guys can see us doing it, but we won't probably speak all the way through it, just because if we do, the video will be going on forever. So I'll just leave the camera on and you guys can obviously watch us doing this. So we're going to start by sticking all of the pieces together. So first of all we need to cut our icing bag. So I put a little band on the end of it just to try and stop the anything coming out, but I think I did miss a bit, so it's getting a bit sticky at the top, but hopefully it will be okay. So I think we're going to start by cutting it really, really small, just because if you make it too big, I think too much comes out. So shall I start?
Yeah.
Right, so the first one actually says to just stick these bits together. So I think if we turn all these bits around, just remember which bit's for which. So I'll just start on this one maybe. So it just says pipe like a thin line way around. So just follow the shape of the biscuit. Maybe I'll go from here. Obviously we want to have enough icing so that we can do all of the pictures, so we don't want to waste too much of it. There. Then maybe I'll just put a line down the middle just so it sticks a bit more. There. Right, do you want to do the next one?
Okay.
And I'll show you guys what basically I've done. So I've literally, while my little sister ices the other one, I've literally just basically iced the back of this biscuit. I need to be careful because I'm probably going to drop this and then it's all going to be broken. But yeah, this piece obviously gets stuck onto another one, so I'm just iced the back and now I'm going to press it on. This actually goes onto here, so I will show you guys here at the front what I'm doing. So I've got my back piece and I'm literally just going to press that on. Like that, and I think essentially it's already stuck, but obviously as it goes on it just gets a little bit more dry. So yeah, that's already one piece done. You can see underneath there the icing is like stuck. Oh, you can see a bit at the top there, so maybe don't do the points, but yeah. Okay, so we basically just stuck all of those down, so I just showed you that one. So we'll just leave those to dry at the front there. There's another one here like that, and then the next one is here like that. So essentially the next thing to do is to ice over, I think, all of the other pieces, and then once they're all dry, assemble all the background pieces. So the big houses have triangles like this, which prop them up at the back. And then the Christmas trees have little ones that prop them up, and then there's like a little sleigh which has little bits to go in it, and then a little horse to like go in front of the sleigh. So, but essentially before we do all of that, we can put all the side pieces to one side for now. So what we're going to do is just ice over all of the biscuits here while those ones at the front dry, and then we'll do all of that. So I'm going to leave you guys on, but I'll put a little time lapse. I'll put a little time lapse on now so you can see us doing it, but you won't have to watch basically paint drying because it'd be a little bit boring for you guys. So yeah. Right, so my little sister's just eating, so she's off the camera in a minute, but I was just icing my biscuits. So we've still got 2 of these left to ice, which my sister's going to do when she's finished eating and she comes back. But we did all of the little pieces which are down here, which I don't want to lift up too high because I don't want to break them. But this is the tree and the horse Oreo. Sorry, my rabbit's down there and he's trying to drink his water, but he's being very noisy. So sorry if you can hear that. But yeah, these are pretty much dry now, so we can probably stick them together in a minute. And then I iced 2 of the buildings. So this is the first one. I'll show you closer when it's all finished and stood up so you can actually see it. And then this is the other one that I did. So I'm gonna put that down before I drop it. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, can you even see me? Ice the tree backs on and ice my houses to stand up, and then my sister will do her bits and then she will stand those up and then we'll be ready to go. So I'm going to switch the camera off for now, and my sister will probably just ice off camera just because it's not the most exciting content, and then I'll switch the camera back on once I've finished and show you guys what the finished result looks like, and hopefully we'll have a nice little sugar biscuit winter wonderland to show you guys. But yeah, I'll catch you all in a bit. Okay, so we finally finished making the scene and we've set it all up, so here it is. I will bring you closer so you can see it properly in a second, but it took us about 2 hours, so it's quite a lengthy thing to do. You would have seen a bit of the time lapse at the beginning, but obviously I didn't film the whole thing because it would have been like watching paint dry, would have been very boring. But yeah, it actually looks quite good, no?
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yes.
So I will take a clip for you guys to see now, but I'll insert that at the end. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video and joining us for day 5, I think this was. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. If you are, then please do give this one a thumbs up, and obviously subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed. If you are, then thank you for subscribing and supporting, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!
Bye.